The manhole cover slid aside with a metallic shriek that felt like a scream in the quiet of the 14th run. We didn't look back at the streetlights or the distant hum of the late-night traffic. We descended into the throat of the city. The air changed instantly from the crisp Parisian night to a heavy, limestone-scented dampness that tasted of wet chalk and ancient dust. This wasn't the metro or the polished tourist sections of the catacombs. We were entering the Grange aux Merciers, a segment of the 300-kilometer labyrinth, known to the cataphiles, but forgotten by the mapmakers above. Our boots hit the muck of the Châtier. A narrow squeeze into the surface world vanished. As our headlamps cut through the oppressive ink, the walls revealed their history. These tunnels began as limestone quarries in the 12th century, providing the stone for Notre Dame and the Louvre. We ran our hands over the rough-hewn pillars. You could still see the marks of the medieval pickaxes, frozen in time. Moving deeper, the structural decay became evident. In some chambers, the ceiling had surrendered to gravity, creating fontis, conical sinkholes that threatened to swallow the streets of the surface world. We bypassed a modern sewer line, a jarring plastic artery of the 21st century, to find the ossuaries. Here, the silence was absolute. Thousands of femurs and skulls were stacked in neat, terrifying rows. Relocated here in the 1700s, when the city's graveyards overflowed. To walk among them is to realize that Paris is a city built literally upon its ancestors. The skulls, bleached white by centuries of dampness, seemed to watch our passage with hollow, judging eyes. The atmosphere shifted as we entered a sector reinforced with heavy, sweating concrete. This was a World War II-era bunker. During the Nazi occupation, the French resistance used these tunnels to move unseen. A literal underground government, just hundreds of yards away. The Germans had their own reinforced bunkers, complete with electricity and ventilation. It is a chilling thought to warring factions, separated by only a few meters of solid stone, breathing the same recycled air in a subterranean chess match. We found a clandestine cinema, a room outfitted with makeshift seats and a screen carved into the limestone, evidence of modern urban explorers who treat this shadow world as a private sanctuary. There were murals painted in the 1980s, vibrant colors fighting against the relentless gray of the stone, depicting everything from classical deities to punk rock icons. By the time we prepared to ascend, the claustrophobic silence had become a physical weight. We documented the structural rot, the weeping walls where calcium deposits formed alien-looking stalactites, and the rusting iron supports that were the only things keeping the city of light from collapsing into the darkness. Our maps were now messy with charcoal sketches and GPS coordinates that shouldn't exist. We had bypassed the sensors at the catapleques, the police who patrolled the tunnels, and survived the rising waters of the lower levels, emerging back into the cool night air near a quiet park. The city felt fragile. Above, it is a monument to progress and fashion. Below, it is a rotting, beautiful testament to everything humanity has tried to bury and forget. Paris does not just have history, it sits on top of it, and the stone remembers every secret we've tried to hide.